Welcome to Friday Night Live. I'm Casey Kiernan. Lights out edition of FNL. We're here at Stockdale High School for their 42-28 victory over Frontier. Those Frontier Titans, last year, they won the Southwest Yosemite League. They went 5-0. This year in 2013, this loss now drops them down to 4-0. For those Mustangs, a win tonight clinched a playoff berth and sets them up for a possible share of the league title when they play BHS next week. But this week, this game had absolutely everything. You got to see them. Let's go to those highlights. Early Mustang touchdown, and it's Troy Banks for Frontier with the handoff. He breaks through, I don't know how many Mustangs, but he sees some daylight, but he limps into the tackle. So Frontier, perhaps momentum lost, but no, they find themselves inches from the end zone, and it's Taylor Holmes. You can't see it, but the ref can. He just makes it over the line, and we're tied at 7. All right, still in the first quarter, 4th and 11 for the Mustangs. Drew Allen fakes the handoff, opts for the pitch to Xavier Chrisham, and it works to perfection. He had one to beat there, but he beats him. Mr. X-Man throws up the X there, puts 6 on the board. PAT blocked. So it's 13-7. I'm not sure who blocked it. It was probably Colton Foster there. Frontier on 3rd and long decides to pass here, and barely a catch by Jordan Nichols, but he catches it on the run, and the big tight end takes it to the house. What you couldn't see there was a chop block. The ref sees it, so it's called back. Stockdale would regain possession. Allen fakes the handoff again. Everyone buys it, including our cameraman. Looked left in time to see Xavier Chrisham in sprint mode. He shows off that vicious speed, and the touchdown plus the 2-point conversion makes it 21-7 Mustangs. And right before the half, Drew Allen drops back, heaves about a 25-yard pass, and hits Mason Carey, who beat his receiver, and the Mustangs take a commanding 3-touchdown lead. And 42-28 was your final tonight. We spoke with Coach Cornford on the field after the game. He lost Troy Banks. He lost Jazz Thind early on in this one, plus a ton of penalties. Let's hear what Coach Cornford had to say after the game.
Well, the penalty situation, I think it was about 15-1 in their favor. And, you know, obviously we deserve some of those, but, boy, 15-1 is hard to, you know, we lost a big play on one of those. So I'm anxious to see the film to see what they saw on that. And we just, man, we didn't execute the game plan worth a darn. You know, it hurt a little bit having to rotate guys around position-wise with those two out because they're both two-way players. But there's just no excuse for the lack of execution that we had defensively, and then the multiple penalties that we had offensively.
You told your guys in the week leading up that they would have to win their final 2 games for playoffs to be in the picture. Are playoffs now out of the picture?
Yeah, pretty sure that they are. I can't see us going. We haven't earned it.
So the Titans out of the playoffs. You heard it from Coach Cornford. We also spoke with head coach Mike Snow of the Stockdale Mustangs after the game. We talked to him about clinching the playoffs, about possibly getting a share of the league when they play BHS next week. He joined us right after the game when the lights were still on. You'll see that when we come back here on Friday Night Live.
Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, the biggest little credit